Question 13, Paper 2, SMKM Pahang 2019. Diagram 13.1 shows the point A75. So let's double check whether this is 7. Okay, 7, 5. Right, and the point P drawn on a Cartesian plane. Okay, point P. So I will write the coordinate. This is 3. This is not 7. You see? Right. So the dot should be here. Okay. And this is 3, 2, 3, 3. Okay? Good. So now go down. Transformation T is a translation of a negative 3, 2. And the transformation R is an anti-clockwise. R is anti-clockwise. Rotation of 90 degrees about the center P. Right, center P, 90 degrees. Anti-clockwise. So I'll draw clock and it goes anti-clockwise. Good. So state the coordinate of the images of point A75, which is this, under each of the following transformations. So the first one is actually T. Okay, so I'll write down over here. T is a translation. Negative 3, 2. Okay, this one, if it's a positive, it will be to your right. And if it's a negative, then it is to your left. Okay, kanan dan kiri. This one, if it's a positive, is to the top. Negative is to the bottom. Okay, so this negative 3 from this point. So I'll go negative 3. I'll go 1, 2, 3. And 2 is that I need to go up. 1, 2. So this is the new dot. So what you need to do is that for this question, the best is that you write A75 and then you draw an arrow. With the transformation T, you will go to A prime, and this is actually 4 and 7. Okay, so this is the first answer. Okay, the second one for transformation, you have T and R. Please make sure that you do your R first. Okay, do your R, then only your T. What R dulu, kemudian baru T. Okay, so your R is anti-clockwise ataupun lawan jam, and then rotation 90 degrees at a point P, which is at 3, 3. Okay, so first I do R first. So R is a rotation. So let me see. Okay, so from here to here, draw the hand of the clock. Okay, lukiskan jam tangan. Okay, and this is the center of the clock. So what you need to do is that you need to rotate 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So normally I will tell my students that you use a ruler. Just put it like that. Can you see this 90 degree? Over here, 90 degree. Okay, let me get a marker pen. Actually, this ruler can represent a 90 degree. Okay, like this, 90 degree. Can you see? Great. Here, 90 degree. So what I can do is, I can put this here, and you can see the 90 degree. And what you need to do is that you draw a line. Okay, so I can actually count by counting 1, 2, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 2, 4. Then I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so this is a dot. And sometimes you know the line that you draw might be out of reach. When you travel, when you move the points, but it's because of the graph paper and the size. Okay, so basically this is the answer. So what I want you to write is that your dot of 7, 5, if it's transformed under R, you will go to A prime, this dot, 1, 7, and then you have to do your transformation T. This is the first. Second, transformation T, you need to move negative 3 and 2. So then 1, 2, 3, okay, and 2 to the top, 1, 2, and this is the final destination. So you write A double prime -2 and 9. Alright, so this is the question. Good. So there is another part for B. Okay, so diagram 13.2 shows 3 pentagon. Okay, let me see the pentagon. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, also this. And then you have F, G, H, I, J, F, G, H, I, J, and the big one, F, K, L, M, N. Okay, so F, K, L, M, N is the image. Okay, so I know the big one is the image. So I'll write down the image. And then another combination transformation of V and U. Okay, so you have to start with the U first. So this is the object. And it's quite clear that what I need to do is that I need to do a reflection. Okay, saya perlu buat satu pantulan. So when I see over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course, the reflection will be 2 from the object's pentagon. So this is the line. So what is this? This is 1. So therefore this is y equals to 1. So what I'm going to write in U is that it is a reflection, right? Reflection. And then at y equals to 1. That's all. Okay, reflection. Then the next one is about V. V will be this one turning into the whole thing. Okay, so you know, as you can see, you can actually use a torchlight to shine the thing. Okay, so I know that this is actually the enlargement point. Okay, now if you do not know, you can actually join the one that you have already enlarged by drawing lines like that. So this point will move to this, correct? So you just join this line both together, and then you just lengthen the thing. This is actually from this, so the line is here, this and this is here, and that's it. So this point is actually, let me see, this is 1, 2, 3, this point is 3 and 3. Okay, so alright, enlargement. So the original one from here will move to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it's actually 2 times against the 1. So yeah, the scale factor is actually the image over the object. So the image is 2 from the center of enlargement, and then the object is actually 1. So this is 2. So I will write V is actually the enlargement, or in Malay it's actually called pembesaran, enlargement. At point, I can write F 3, 3. You can actually say this is a center of enlargement, ataupun pusat pembesaran. At the scale factor of K, you can just write K equals to 2. Okay? Good. Alright. So the next question. It is given that the area of a shaded region is 112.5. So it's actually the shaded region. Okay, so I'm going to write it over here. You want you to calculate the area in meters square the pentagon of ABCDE, which is the original one. So you need to know the formula. The formula is actually the image will be equals to your scale factor square multiplied by the area of the object. Okay, so however, the shaded region is actually the shaded region for this shaded region is equivalent to the image minus the object. Can you see? If this is the image and this is the object, so the shaded region will be the whole thing minus the white one. Alright? So I can, now they tell me that the shaded region is 112.5. So you see shaded region, I put 112.5 will be equals to image minus the object. Okay, and they want to find the object. Okay, so what I need to do now is that I put this as image equals to 112.5 plus the object. Okay, just shift this over here. Okay, now I put this image, of which is this, into this formula. Okay, so I have 112.5 plus object equals to k squared. The k is 2. The 2 squared times object. Okay, so this will be 4 of the object. This plus object, you can bring it over to become minus object. This equals to 112.5. So 4 object minus object is what? It's just like 4 apples minus an apple. Or of 4a minus a, it will be 3 objects. But I just put without the s. It's equal to 112.5. So your size of your object is equal to 112.5 divided by 3. So let me use the calculator. 112.5 divided by 3, okay, so it's 37.5. So 37.5, and let me see whether the, oh, over here, it's meter square. So I'll write meter square. Alright. Okay, thank you for watching.